with the YouTube dreams that sometimes feels too big for you to carry? Welcome to today's podcast episode. And this is our very first podcast on this channel. Let me tell you, this one is very personal because today we're talking about why most people quit YouTube, but also why you won't. Yeah, you heard me right. You won't, and I'll tell you why you can't. And why this platform needs your voice. I mean, the YouTube itself, even when it feels like no one's listening. So get cozy. This is going to be real. Coming from a new creator herself, a small creator at that, who hasn't monetized yet. Yeah, you heard me right. So this is going to be personal and it's going to be real because I'm speaking from my personal experience. Okay, let's not sugarcoat it. The truth is, about 90 to 98% of new YouTubers quit within the very first few months. Saying it because I almost quit myself. Not because they don't want it badly enough, but because nobody warns them about this part. The silent battles, the comparison traps, the feeling invisible after posting your video, your best video, and you get just 2 views. My God, I know how that feels. Like I live through it myself. They quit because they overthink, they overplan, and they delay publishing because the thumbnail isn't perfect or the audio is maybe kind of crisp or the audio isn't so good enough. And then they convince themselves it's not worth it. My goodness, you need to see how many videos I have on my Google Drive that I never posted. If I tell you that I'm one of those people who are on this table, I know what I'm talking about. So I understand you so well. Also, some quit because they expect fast results. They thought 1,000 subscribers will come after their first 3 videos, and when it doesn't, they start scrolling on YouTube instead of creating for it. They can scroll from morning till evening looking for ideas, looking for reasons to create better videos. And before you know it, the day is already gone. You missed posting video that day. Anyways, others, maybe they just tired of editing because let's face it, sometimes, especially if your kind of content is the one that requires so much editing, it's very tiring. You can get confused of guessing what works and what doesn't. Tired of pouring into something that doesn't pour back quickly. And no one tells you that creating content can sometimes feel like praying into a void. As a Christian, I know how that feels. I know it because I live through it every day. But you won't quit. No. And let me tell you why. Because deep down, this isn't just about subscribers for you. If you are like me, it's about impact. It's about healing. And it's about leaving a voice print on a generation. You're not just starting a channel, you're building something bigger than metrics, something bigger than numbers. You have a message, and whether it's 10 people or 10,000 listening, you're committed to showing up because you know that someone somewhere is watching in silence and healing because of your courage to post. You see that message that you think, oh, maybe I'm just saying nonsense. Maybe people won't even listen to what I have to say. Maybe what I'm saying, maybe I don't even know how to put my English together. How will people understand me? That's not true. That message is meant for someone somewhere. It's meant for their healing. It's meant for them to hear it. And you cannot quit because you failed at staying small. You won't quit because you've already failed at staying small. Yeah, you already tried to keep your light dim and it didn't work. God didn't give you this dream to tease you. He gave it to you to stretch you. Jesus. I feel like I'm speaking to myself. And let me tell you, this is a podcast. We're not here to preach, but that's why I call it a real talk. And it's going to be personal. Personal to me, personal to you. You're not here for perfection. You're here for purpose. And purpose requires consistency, not when you post today, you don't post again until next week. No, no. Even life itself doesn't work like that. So you need your consistency. If you're so tired that you cannot produce an 8 minute video, 5 minute video, you can make a short. Just make sure the short you're making is something that your viewers want to see, or rather, I would say, whatever it is you feel like posting that day, even if you think it doesn't make any sense. It might make sense to someone, just post it because you're not here for perfection, you're here for purpose, and that purpose requires your consistency. Now, I'm not just going to motivate you and leave you empty handed. No, let me tell you, here is what has helped me when I almost gave up. You can see there's a video that I posted some time back when I say I am quitting YouTube. I told myself that, and after a while, I'm like, I did not come to YouTube for the views nor for the subscribers, even though, yes, they help because those are big motivations. Let's say the truth. But I have a purpose, and I had to live through that purpose regardless of how long it takes. And I got up, picked up from where I had stopped, but this time around with strategy, asking myself, why did I come to the YouTube space in the first place? What brought me here? Am I here to come and become an imposter? Or I am here to become me, to become Nkichi? And that's a question you need to ask yourself because before I tell you what has helped me, a lot of creators, especially the small YouTubers, we mimic what others are doing, trying to make exactly the kind of content they're making because we think it's been working for them, it will work for you. What you may not understand is the fact that what works for Mr. A cannot work for Mr. B. And if at all it has to work for Mr. B, you have to follow through an extraordinary strategy for it to work for you. And if you're not ready for that, you're just wasting your time. Now, let's go to what has helped me. I started posting imperfect content and I gave myself permission to be a beginner. This is what I started doing after I returned back to the YouTube space. And that's why I'm here telling you. I'm not teaching you, I'm telling you through my own experience, through what I live through on YouTube every day. And the second thing I do, I created a routine, a 1 minute, excuse me, one video a week, one long form video a week, even if it wasn't polished, just one long form video a week. And then I can do up to two shorts. And also, I remind myself that those shorts, they are going to be things that I do, maybe like voiceover video, or I can repurpose my long form video and post it as short. That also help a lot for those who feel so lazy to produce another YouTube short. And the third thing I remind myself, I'm not late. I'm not too small. I'm just in a seed phase. And that's the truth. And most importantly, I pray before I post. I surrender my numbers to God. I surrender my voice to God. Because YouTube will test your consistency. But faith is what will test your identity. Now the question is, are you building to be seen or are you building to serve? So, if you're listening right now and you're on the edge of quitting, please don't. You're in a season that will shape your voice, your heart, and your audience, your future audience. Every channel you admire today started with zero. Every creators that you look up to, they once whispered, maybe I'm not cut out for this, but they stayed. So you also stay. Stay prayerful, stay creating, stay messy, real, and honest. You're not just building a YouTube channel. Let me remind you that you're building something sacred. You're building something evergreen. Let me use the YouTube language. You're building something evergreen, something that's going to be there even for years to come. This was for you, and I hope you feel seen. So, if you have listened to this point, let me tell you, this was for you, and I hope you feel seen. I'm rooting for you. like I'm rooting for myself, but I'm rooting for you more because you are what motivates me. And I'm going to keep talking and talking until we both become. And this is why this channel's name is now Nkechi Becoming. So we are building a community of those who are becoming. We are not just creating, we are becoming in the process. So stay put and stay prayerful. See you again in my